You will not believe what is at number 1 on this list. It's absolutely insane. It changes everything you think you know about being an astronaut. We're counting down the top 5 most shocking, unbelievable, mind-blowing space facts, and each one is crazier than the last. I spent days digging through NASA archives and scientific papers. Trust me, they will blow your mind. Are you ready for this? I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll see the universe in a completely different way. Things that sound straight out of a sci-fi movie, but 100% real. Kicking off our countdown at number 5, we have something that will send a chill down your spine. We're always told that in space, no one can hear you scream, right? Because there's no air for sound to travel through. Well, that's not the entire story. NASA scientists figured out a way to listen to space, and what they found is absolutely terrifying. It's not sound like we know it, but something even weirder: plasma waves. These are vibrations in the electrically charged gas that fills the space between planets. NASA's probes, like Voyager, have instruments that can detect these waves. When they converted those wave frequencies into audio files we can hear, the result is the stuff of nightmares. It's not music, it's not noise, eerie whistles, strange clicks, deep, unsettling groans. It sounds like the universe is haunted, or like you're listening to an alien radio station from another dimension. Imagine floating alone in a spaceship and hearing these ghostly moans around you. All right, coming in hot at number 4 is a planet with weather that makes a hurricane on Earth look like a gentle breeze. Forget water. Forget snow. Imagine a world where it rains glass. Sideways. At thousands of miles per hour. This isn't science fiction. This is a real planet called HD 18973b. It's a gas giant, a hot Jupiter, located about 63 light-years away. One of the most violent and bizarre places in the known universe. It might look like a beautiful deep blue marble from a distance, but getting close would be the last thing you ever do. The planet's stunning blue color isn't from oceans like Earth's. It comes from an atmosphere full of silicate particles, the main ingredient in glass. Temperatures soar over 1,800 degrees. That heat melts silicate into molten glass droplets. But that's not even the craziest part. Insane winds blast around it at over 5,400 miles per hour. That's about 7 times the speed of sound. Molten glass is blasted sideways by supersonic winds, a perpetual, horizontal storm of flying glass shards. It is literally raining glass, sideways, faster than a speeding bullet. Can you even picture that? A planet-wide blender of fiery death and destruction. A reminder: space is beautiful and brutally extreme. Next up, we're trading glass for something even more valuable. Chapter 3. Taking the number 3 spot is something straight out of a treasure hunter's wildest fantasy. We're not talking about a small diamond, or even a big one. We're talking about a diamond the size of a planet. Astronomers have discovered what is essentially a giant cosmic diamond floating in space. It's a type of star called a white dwarf, the super-dense, collapsed core left over after a star like our Sun runs out of fuel and dies. This particular one is named Lucy, after the Beatles' song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. So how does a star become a diamond? It's all about pressure. And carbon. A white dwarf is made mostly of carbon and oxygen, and it's under immense gravitational pressure. Over billions of years, as the star cools down, this incredible pressure forces the carbon atoms to crystallize, just like how diamonds are formed deep inside the Earth, but on a mind-bogglingly massive scale. The entire core of the star slowly turns into a single, gigantic crystal of diamond. We're talking about a 10 billion trillion carat diamond. Imagine trying to put a price tag on that. It's an object so valuable it's literally priceless. This celestial gem is estimated to be about 2,500 miles across, bigger than our moon, and it's just sitting out there in the constellation Centaurus. It shows that the universe is not only strange, violent, but also incredibly beautiful and full of the most extreme treasures imaginable. It's proof that the most valuable things in the universe are often created from the remnants of something that has died. Now, for number 2, we're coming back a little closer to home. Chapter 4. Cracking our number 2 spot is a fact that completely shatters the idea that space is just an empty vacuum. We think of the space between planets as this perfect, absolute nothingness. But it turns out, our entire solar system is constantly moving through a faint, invisible wind. It's not wind like we feel on Earth, made of air. This is an interstellar wind, a stream of atoms flowing from deep space, originating from the explosion of stars millions of years ago. It's like our solar system is a boat sailing through a cosmic river. This wind is made of neutral atoms, mostly hydrogen and helium that are streaming through the galaxy. Our sun's magnetic field, called the heliosphere, acts like a protective bubble, deflecting most of this material around our solar system. But some of these interstellar atoms are able to sneak through and flow right past Earth, Mars, and all the other planets. We are literally bathing in particles that have traveled from distant, ancient stars, and we don't even notice it. NASA's IBEX, the Interstellar Boundary Explorer, was specifically designed to map this boundary and study these particles. What it found is that we're not just moving through this wind, the wind is also changing direction over time. It's a dynamic, flowing medium that connects us to the rest of the galaxy. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that you're not just looking at empty space. You're looking through an invisible river of ancient stardust that is flowing all around you, right at this very moment. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Number 1, Chapter 5. And the number 1 most insane, unbelievable fact about space is something that happens to the human body itself. If you've ever wanted to be taller, you just need to go to space. Astronauts can actually grow up to 2 inches taller while they're on the International Space Station. This is not a joke. It's a real, documented biological phenomenon that happens to every single person who spends time in zero gravity. It's like a cosmic growth spurt, but unfortunately, it's only temporary. Here's how it works. On Earth, gravity is constantly compressing our bodies, especially our spine. The vertebrae in your backbone are separated by soft, cushiony discs made of cartilage. Throughout the day, gravity squishes these discs down, which is why you're actually slightly shorter in the evening than when you first wake up. But in the microgravity environment of space, this constant downward pressure is gone. There's no gravity pushing down on your spine anymore. Without that compression, the spinal discs are free to expand. They absorb extra fluid, decompress, pushing the vertebrae further apart. This lengthening of the spine can add up to 3% of an astronaut's height, which for a 6-foot-tall person is over 2 inches. It's a completely mind-blowing transformation. Of course, once the astronauts return to Earth and have to deal with gravity again, their spines recompress over a few months and they shrink back down to their normal height. But for a little while, they get to be literally taller, all thanks to space. And there you have it. 5 facts about space that are almost too crazy to be real. From the spooky sounds of plasma waves, to planets made of diamond, to the fact that you can literally get taller just by leaving Earth. The universe is an absolutely wild place. I honestly can't decide which one is the most insane. Is it the sideways glass rain, or the fact that our solar system is sailing through an invisible wind from dead stars? It's just incredible. I spent so much time researching these just to share them with you guys, and I hope your minds are as blown as mine was when I first learned about them. There are so many more secrets the universe is hiding, and we're only just beginning to scratch the surface. Every new discovery proves reality is stranger and more wonderful than any science fiction we could ever imagine. What will we discover next? Thank you so much for watching. Upbeat music swells. Which fact blew your mind the most? Spooky sounds, Diamond Star? Let me know in the comments below. Destroy that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. End card. Suggested. 5 deepest ocean mysteries, and I survived 24 hours in a doomsday bunker. See you in the next video.